Hey friends, I think this is the first video that I've ever sent to the people of Sozo. Welcome to my studio. It's my backyard. Sorry if you hear the chickens in the background, I cannot get them to shut up, but it's much quieter out here than it is in there. And so here we are. I wanted to take a minute and talk about the decision to cancel gathering on Sunday. This has been an incredibly difficult decision for me to make, and not because I have a problem with breaking with tradition or doing things differently or changing things up. At Sozo, we've canceled gatherings before. We know that we're much more than a gathering at our church. And we cancel at least one gathering every year. We take weeks off. Some years we take 2 or 3 Sundays off. We have no problem stepping away from gathering for a season. That's not why this decision has been so difficult. It's been difficult because these are the times when things are uncertain, when people are fearful, when things are up in the air and things seem bleak. These are the times when the church needs to gather the most. These are the times when we need to be together, to speak truth and encouragement and love to each other. And so that's why this decision to not gather has been such a painful one for me to make. But we believe that it's the right decision. And so that's what we're gonna do. I wanna do just a couple things in the next couple seconds in this video. I wanna give you some details practically about what this week is going to look like. I want to remind you of an important truth, and then I want to challenge you a bit at the end with a way that you can engage. And so practically, we're canceling our gathering for this Sunday, March the 22nd, and we are going to take every week after that as its own decision. We don't see any value in canceling multiple weeks at a time, because all that's doing is pretending like we know what in the world is going to happen multiple weeks from now. No one knows what's going to happen multiple weeks from now. And so we're just going to take each week as its own decision. You'll get notified every week whether or not we're gathering that upcoming Sunday and what's happening with Gospel Community that week. So practically this Sunday, what's going to happen is you're going to get an email on Sunday morning, and in that email are going to be several things. There's going to be a link to a worship set that you can listen to and engage and worship with. There's going to be a liturgy typed out for you so that you can proclaim the truth of God's word to yourself and to everyone else who lives in your house. There's going to be a set of things for you to meditate on, reflect on, pray about, and then there's going to be a link to a video that will be the sermon for that week. So in other words, that email is going to have everything in it that we normally have in our gathering, except each other. And we're going to get to that in just a second. But first, before we get to that, let me remind you of something that's true. We are a family of believers on mission together. That's what the church is. We're not a building, we're not a gathering, we're not an event, we're not an assembly. We are a family on mission. Now is the time, Sozo, for us to remember that those are not just words that we tell people at Sozo 101. That is not just a mission statement for our church. That is who we are. We are family on mission, and those words mean something. Family is still family, even when they don't get to hang out as much as they would like to. Family is still family, even when they have to go a period of time without seeing each other. Family doesn't need easy ways to connect with and care for each other. Family finds ways to connect with and care for each other. That's what makes them family. They don't need it to be easy. They don't need it to be spoon-fed to them. They seek out ways to care for their family and to connect with their family. Mission is still mission, even when we have to engage it separately for a season. Mission is still mission, even when one of us is over here and one of us is over here. We have the same king that we had a month ago. We have the same calling that we had a month ago. Our King has the same agenda, and we have the same opportunities to serve that we had a month ago. It's just that they might look a little different. It's just that we might have to look a little harder to find them. We might have to be a little more creative to engage them. But we can still love people in our city. We can still serve people in our city. We can still engage people with the gospel in our city. Maybe more so now than we even could a month ago. We just have to find ways to do it creatively, because we might not be able to do it together as often as we'd like. Which brings me to the challenge part. This is a temporary thing. I just want to remind you, in case you need to hear that, in case you've latched on to some sort of fear-based thinking that says something different. This is a temporary reality. It is not a forever reality. Our God is still on the throne. You do not have to give in to a spirit of fear that says that it will always be this way. It will not always be this way. But while it is this way, let's don't stop being the church. Let's continue to be family on mission. Here's what I mean by that. Call your friends, text them, check in with them, invite them into your life, invite yourself into their life. Don't isolate yourself. You can distance yourself without isolating yourself. Don't isolate yourself during a time like this. Continue to be family together. If you're comfortable, invite your friends over to your house. Be healthy and be smart. But there's nothing that says that you're not allowed to see anyone during this time. Be smart, but invite people over. See people. Care for people. Check in with people. That's what it means to be family during this time. I know that this is not a reality for everyone, but I would love it if it's possible for you, if you're comfortable. I would love it if you would engage church on Sunday with at least one other person. Invite someone over. We might not all be able to be together on Sunday, but we can all be with someone on Sunday. Proclaim the liturgy together, worship together, pray together, listen to the sermon together, and then talk about what it says. There's a way that we can still gather without being all gathered in the same place. We can still be family on mission. As a church, we're going to do everything that we can to give you creative ways to continue to do that as we move forward. I'll probably be sending out more of these videos anytime that it's not raining. I'll probably be out here with the chickens, trying to give you more ways and ideas for you to engage people and love people and serve people and connect with people, because it matters that we do that, especially at a time like this. Lastly, please, if there's anything I can do for you as your pastor, please let me know. I would love to meet with you if you're comfortable with that. I would love to pray with you over the phone, to talk with you, to process with you, to think with you, to dream with you, to brainstorm with you. I would love for you to engage in any way that would be helpful for me. I would love for us to be connected. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me and to ask for anything that you need. Even if it's as simple as groceries to be dropped off at your house, or as simple as someone to pray for someone that you know who is sick or struggling, or whatever it is. I would love to be involved with that. I would love to care for you in that way. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I love you guys, and I am honestly excited about the opportunity that we have as a church to be family on mission during this time. We'll talk to you guys soon.